2025, Shai Gilgeous Alexander, aka SGA, won his first career MVP award, averaging 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists.
To the 2024-25 Kia NBA Most Valuable Player, Shai Gilgeous Alexander!
He led his OKC Thunder team to the best record in the NBA and franchise history. Though 3-time MVP Nikola Jokic was clearly the better player, Shai had the better record and was the better winner, indicating stats may not be the most important factor in the MVP race. For example, Jokic averaged a historical 30, 10, and 10 stat line last season and finished 4th seed when Shai won MVP over him, and Luka Doncic averaged 34, 10, and 9 in 2024 when Nikola Jokic won the award over him. In both cases, the player with inferior stats but a better record won the MVP award. Taking into consideration this has been a trend for the past 2 years, in order to predict the next MVP, clearly it has to be a player on a team that will likely win a lot of games. This already eliminates former MVPs like Giannis and Jokic, who lost key teammates during this offseason. Giannis losing Damian Lillard, and Jokic losing Michael Porter Jr. Jayson Tatum, who finished 4th on the list in the MVP race, is out for the season. Jokic finished 2nd in the race, Giannis finished 3rd, and Tatum finished 4th. Since these guys are already essentially eliminated from the MVP race, is it safe to say SGA will have another MVP award to add to his resume in 2026? No, there's one player that is going to take over this season who has a serviceable team to help him do it. Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic has been a superstar since his 2nd season in the NBA, and this upcoming year is his year. Last season, Luka had the roughest year of his career, not from a stat standpoint, but more so from the transition he made due to a jaw-dropping trade no one saw coming, and the constant scrutiny he faced for his poor play on the defensive end. Last season, people called him fat, lazy, and a defensive liability more than ever before in his career. Pile this on to the fact that he was traded from a franchise he dragged to the NBA Finals just a year prior, and you have a player that is determined to kill off the hate. If you think I'm just talking, Luka has reportedly lost 30 pounds this offseason, which is crazy considering it has only been 3 months since the season ended. In his first season as a Laker, Luka averaged 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 7.5 assists. The Lakers finished 3rd seed, which would have put Luka right among the top MVP candidates had he not been ineligible due to injury. Considering the Lakers have greatly improved their team by adding a center who's actually serviceable in DeAndre Ayton and former Defensive Player of the Year Marcus Smart, they will improve their record and most likely their seed in the West to a top 2 seed if their key players stay healthy. Also taking into account, Luka averaged a near 30-point triple-double in his first year as a Laker. Now that he's more adjusted and has more chemistry with his team, you can only expect these numbers to go up. Yes, Shai has his same Thunder team and could repeat the success he and his team had last season, but Luka Doncic, who's always been the superior player between him and Shai, who finally has a serviceable center in DeAndre Ayton, the best 3rd option in the league in Austin Reeves, and another superstar and key playmaker in LeBron James, has everything he really needs to finally have a fair shot at winning the MVP. A slimmer Luka, who's pissed off and has clearly been locked in all offseason, is the player I'm banking on to be the 2026 NBA MVP. So that wraps up this video. I thank you for listening to the very end. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what platform you're on. Let me know what you think about this. Do you believe Luka will win MVP this year? Do you think Shai will repeat it? Do you think Jokic will somehow win MVP and drag his team to a top 3 seed this season? Again, this is the NBA. Anything can happen. It's one of the most unpredictable sports in the history of sports. But like I said, I made my decision and I'm standing on it before the season even starts. So let me know what you think. This is Jay the Base, and I'm out.